You're watching the 3-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist with the most complete line of energy products and the highest level of customer and on-site service. By LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion, now in 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. Baba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor of beautiful Lake Sunapee. And by Barton Insurance with locations in New London, Contoocook, Grantham, and Sunapee. And by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
From Kearsarge Regional High School in North Sutton, New Hampshire, we welcome you in for some live playoff action during this boys basketball Division III state quarterfinal matchup between the visiting 6th-ranked Huskies from Monadnock and the hosting 3rd-ranked Cougars from Kearsarge. I'm Andrew Zerhide. Thanks for joining us tonight here on the Marty Brown Court. This is the second matchup of the year between these two squads, as back on December 14th, the Cougars traveled to Monadnock and pulled out a win by 8 points. The game was a tight one, with Kearsarge pulling away at the very end on some clutch free throws, so we expect tonight to also be very competitive, as of course now their seasons are on the line. Kearsarge finished the regular season with a record of 14-3, while Monadnock finished just behind them with a nearly identical record of 13-4. The winner of tonight's matchup will advance to the state semifinals to take on either the 2nd seed from Hopkinton or the 7th seed from Mascoma Valley. That game will be on Tuesday night in Bedford, and then the finals will be held at Keene State College on Saturday. Kearsarge has taken down the Huskies in each of their last 4 matchups dating back to 2015, so this should be a great matchup. Both of these squads at the top of the stat sheet, both offensively and defensively. They should match up well, but we will be right back after this quick break. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more, with more frequent major weather events. Don't say again, I should have installed a generator. H.R. Clough provides the best home generator systems available from Generac. Our highly trained personnel provide you a complete turnkey installation. For a free estimate, call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
No matter what season it is, you can always find the best in American and Italian cuisine at Bubba's Bar and Grill in Newberry, New Hampshire. Stop in to enjoy our fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizzas, the award-winning seafood chowder, and a new seasonal menu just right for the cooler months. Dine in or take out. You can check out our full lunch and dinner menus along with daily specials on our website each day as well. Bubba's Bar and Grill, just 2 miles from Mount Sunapee in the beautiful harbor of Newberry, New Hampshire.
You were born to chase the light.
Available at LaValle Middleton Building Supply.
So we've got all new electrical, and our roof is about 2 years old. Anything else you need to know? Oh, and I wanted to mention, we have a dog. It's not going to be a problem, is it?
If you buy insurance online, sometimes it's hard to get answers. But with Safeco Insurance, a real person will explain all your options, so you get the right coverage at the right price.
For personal and professional service at a competitive price, visit us at the Barton Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week here on the Marty Brown Court in North Sutton, New Hampshire at Kearsarge Regional High School. The 3rd-seeded Kearsarge Cougars are hosting the 6th-ranked Monadnock Huskies for this Division III state quarterfinal matchup. This should be a great one, as we said before the break. These teams matched up earlier in the season, and Kearsarge came out on top in that game by 8 points, but it really wasn't an 8-point game. Kearsarge pulled ahead at the very end on a number of clutch free throws. I believe that was from Kearsarge star Chris Stanchfield, the senior. He's going to be leading the way a lot offensively for Kearsarge. He leads the Cougars with almost 15 points per game during this season. And there's also Sam Carl, another senior. He is second on the team in points with almost 13 points per game. And for the Huskies, Monadnock is going to be led a lot by Kevin Putnam, a senior. He averages 15 points per game. And then we also have Carson Shanks, another senior. He averages about 13 points per game. So look for those four guys to be leading the way offensively. But Kearsarge ranked third overall. I believe before the season started, they came in with a preseason coaches poll, maybe ranked second, I believe. And so Kearsarge, they've been a great team all season. Offensively, they've led the way against tournament teams. During the regular season, Kearsarge averaged 61.3 points a game, and defensively they averaged 41.5 points per game. That's almost a 20-point difference. And Monadnock is ranked 5th overall offensively with 52 points a game, and they're a little worse offensively, ranked 9th. So the matchup favors Kearsarge, but it should be a close one. We're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. We'll get the national anthem and announce the starting lineups. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
Simple solutions in a challenging world. Let Echo Communications make your life simpler. From the beginning, creating design through the commercial print process and ending with custom mailing, all easily coordinated in one place. Echo Communications provides simple solutions in a challenging world. One place, many solutions. Learn more at echocominc.com.
Warner's Main Street Bookends has been your community bookstore since 1998 and voted Yankee Magazine's Editor's Pick Must-See Bookstore. Bookends is a full-service store offering a huge selection of current fiction and nonfiction with children's book selection, toys, and games. Bookends has a huge card selection for all occasions, along with Main Street Marketplace and Gallery in the attached barn. 100% solar, Main Street Bookends of Warner is building your community one book at a time.
There's something for everyone in the Innertown Record newspaper. Your trusted source for community news since 1993.
I like to know what my town officials are up to. That's why I read the paper.
Politics, local elections, and more.
I like to see my friend in the Innertown Record.
Correspondents keep you up to date with what's going on in your neighborhood. The Innertown Record thanks you for supporting advertisers who bring you the local news.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. H.R. Clough installs water conditioning systems to purify your water and add life to your hot water heating system. Now is the perfect time for one of our expert staff to evaluate your needs. For a free estimate, call H.R. Clough today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. We're here in North Sutton, New Hampshire at Kearsarge Regional High School as the Cougars are hosting the Huskies from Monadnock. And now let's talk about how these two teams got here today. In the round before this, in the first round, Kearsarge took down Messinic with a win by 30 points, winning 78-48. The senior Sam Carl had a career-high 36 points in that one, so he's hot. And Monadnock advanced with a home win over the 11th-ranked Winnisquam by a score of 43-34. So both these teams coming off wins. They're hoping they can continue that momentum here tonight. But Kearsarge with 78 points. The game before this, offensively they're hot. They're going to try to continue this. And now let's go down to the court and listen to the starting lineups. Looks like we will start with the visiting Huskies. As the pre-clock winds down. Now let's get our starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Marty Brown Court for the Carlton Hills Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Kearsarge Regional High School. Tonight's game is the second round of the NHIAA Boys Division III Introducing the starting lineup for tonight's game. For the Huskies, coached by Jim Hill. At forward, a junior, number 5, Gabe Hill. At guard, a senior, number 0, Anthony Panessa. At guard, a senior, number 2, Kevin Hudson Jr. At forward, a senior, number 20, Carson Shanks. And at guard, a senior, number 15, Connor Brennan. And now, for the Cougars, coached by Nate Beck. At forward, a senior, number 35, Adrian. At forward, a senior, number 15, George Jala. At forward, a senior, number 12, Connor Pillsbury. If you so desire, place your hand over your heart and let's honor our great nation with the play of our national anthem.
And there you have it, folks, the national anthem in our starting 10. We can review them once again. You're taking a look at the Kearsarge huddle right now. Number 3, Sam Carl, the senior. Number 12, Connor Pillsbury, a senior. Number 15, George Jala, a senior. Adrian McCarthy, a senior. And Chris Stanchfield, a senior. All 5 are seniors for the Cougars. And for Monadnock, Anthony Panessa, number 0, a senior. Kevin Putnam, a senior. Number 2. Number 5, Gabe Hill, a junior. Number 15, Connor Brannon, a senior. And number 20, Carson Shanks, a senior. So 9 of the 10 starters are seniors with 1 junior for Monadnock. These players are experienced. They are ready to go. For 9 of these starters, there's a chance this could be their last game. So we will now bring it to the court and get the opening tip-off. And here we go. Live playoff basketball action about to begin. George Jala goes up for the tip and he wins the ball, and Sam Carl corrals it. George Jala, right side, passes it out to Pillsbury, who gives it to Stanchfield. Here's McCarthy in the paint. He looks for Jala, tries to find an open man, but the Huskies make the steal. That's Kevin Putnam. Nice defensive job by them. Kearsarge home crowd chanting defense, trying to pump up their players. Putnam with the ball, trying to find some space on the right side, travels to the baseline and steps out of bounds. So a couple of early turnovers for both teams. No points so far. And Pillsbury passes it back to Sam Carl. Kearsarge to try to put their first points on the board. Stanchfield at the top of the key, dribbles to the hoop, goes in hard. And number 20, Carson Shanks with the block, and they save the ball. Putnam in the corner. That's Ponessa at the top, back to Putnam. And he's looking. Huskies trying to make some space off ball right now. Putnam dribbling at the top of the key, taking his time. And there's zero. Pass tries to get the ball into Carson Shanks, but it goes out of bounds. Nice defense from the Cougars, another turnover. So 0 points for both squads with 2 possessions for each. Sam Carl dribbles it to the right side. He finds Pillsbury, back to Carl. He takes a deep three, and that one is good. First points of the night goes to Sam Carl and the Cougars. They're up 3-0. Just over a minute and a half into this one. Putnam dribbling, taking his time, trying to find an open man. Not too many men moving from Monadnock. There's a screen though. And there's number 15, that's Connor Brannon with the jumper. Nice shot by him. Huskies are on the board. 3-2. Sam Carl now gets it to Stanchfield. He tries to drive and finds an open McCarthy. But Kevin Putnam is there to draw the offensive foul. So Kearsarge turning the ball over again. But both teams moving very quickly, a lot of speed early on. You feel the energy. Big crowd here tonight. And Putnam with the ball with Sam Carl on him defending. Putnam dribbles to the right side. Jala switches to him. And that one's out to Brannon, back to Putnam. And he takes a deep three, and that one is good. Connor Brannon for 3. And now it is Monadnock's up 3-5. Stanchfield at the top of the key to Adrian McCarthy. And there's Stanchfield at the top of the key. He takes the deep three. It's too hard. Or excuse me, that was Pillsbury, and Stanchfield grabs the rebound and gets fouled, and he will shoot 2. First free throw is no good from Stanchfield. Second attempt is good. First points of the night for Stanchfield. 1 point game, 5 minutes left in this one, 4-5. Now knocked up by 1. Putnam has the ball. And there is a screen by number 15 from Monadnock, but nothing going for Putnam. He kicks it back out to Ponessa. And he gives it to Brannon, who takes the 3, and that one's no good. Nice job, almost an offensive rebound by Carson Shanks, but Kearsarge gets the ball back. A 3 by Adrian McCarthy is no good. And a nice effort there by Jala, but it does hit the ceiling, which does mean the ball goes out of bounds. So Huskies get the ball back. Sam Carl trying to play some pretty tenacious full court defense. No foul there, there was some contact. And the ball hits the side of the backboard, that was Putnam. Couldn't get that one to go. Stanchfield passes it back out to Carl. He's able to corral it, and Kearsarge to try to set something up. Cougars need to be moving off the ball a little bit more. Trying to get the ball to Stanchfield, no good. Carl gets a good look at 3. Oh, and just rims out. Goes out of bounds, and then Knox gets the ball. Check out Echo Communications. Call them for all of your printing and mailing needs. They are the home of the Kearsarge Shopper, where the latest YCN schedule can be found every week on page 3. So Brannon with the ball, with Carl defending once again. And it's Ben Dean, number 13, for Monadnock. He came into this game. 15, number 15, that's Connor Brannon for 2. So Monadnock extends their lead. They're up by 3 now. Ben Carl trying to create some space. He gets by his defender at first. And he gets a shot up, but it's no good. He does get fouled. He will go to the line for 2. Watch Yankee Chronicle, the who, what, where, and when show of the Lake Sunapee region, playing every Thursday through Saturday at noon and 6:30 p.m. on TDS TV Channel 13 and 1013. And on demand anytime at ycnnow.com and coming from Ragged Mountain Resort. First shot was good by Carl, and so is the second. 1-point game. Kearsarge down by 1. Ponessa at the top of the key with the ball. He passes it to Dean. He gets it to Brannon. There's a screen, and an illegal screen there by Ben Dean. You can't be moving if you're going to set yourself up like that. The ref makes the call. Kearsarge gets the ball. So far, Connor Brannon is the only scorer for Monadnock. He has all 7 of their points. And there's Stanchfield for Kearsarge trying to find McCarthy on the baseline. And he gives the ball up. Huskies get a steal. Brannon now passes it quickly into 15, but the play was just a little bit too quick. 15 couldn't corral it. That was Brannon. Kearsarge gets the ball back. That's Carl to Stanchfield now. Stanchfield's going to take the jumper, and he makes it. Stanchfield now has 3 points. That was his first field goal of the night. Kearsarge now up by 1. Just under 3 minutes left to play. Brannon with the ball. Fakes the 3. Passes that one to Shanks, and he tries to go in hard and gets the bucket. And 1, potentially a 3-point play. And we can see the replay here. See Carson Shanks get the ball, try to drive in now on Jala. Draws the body foul. And now Shanks will try to complete the 3-point play. Ball's a little too strong, no good. And there was a shot by Stanchfield, no good on that one. And Jala flies in there and is able to get the offensive board, but no good. And Stanchfield gets the steal. And Stanchfield really passes the ball to himself, but I guess you call that a shot. So he gets his own rebound again, and there goes McCarthy in hard. And that's Anthony Ponessa on the block. You can see here McCarthy trying to drive in, and Ponessa is right there behind him and shuts him out. Nice defense by Monadnock. You see Carson Shanks taking a rest here now. There's Stanchfield for the Cougars, and he can't get it to go, but Jala gets the offensive board, and the ball's loose. Carl's able to get it. Yeah, and that was Robert Needham for Kearsarge. He tried to get it down low to Stanchfield, but the ball did go out of bounds. Monadnock gains possession. Brannon now with the ball, just under 2 minutes left to go. Ben Dean dribbling. Passes it to Brannon. Back to Putnam. And he lays it in for 2. Nice job by Putnam. And that Huskies back up by 3. Stanchfield tries to drive through traffic, kicks it out to Carl. And there's Robert Needham, who gives it back to Carl. Carl tries to drive, was able to keep his plant foot planted. Tenacious defense by Monadnock, a deep 3 by Needham, and that one rolls in. So there's a 3 by Robert Needham. And we have a tie game at 11 apiece. Just under a minute left to go. Kevin Putnam now with the ball. Passes it to Ben Dean, back to Putnam. .45 seconds left. Putnam just taking his time. No Huskies are moving. Off ball, there goes one. Not too much movement. I think they're trying to dribble for the last shot of the quarter here. A fake screen by 15 from Monadnock. Almost a turnover, but Putnam is able to drive to the basket and lays it in for two. Nice job by Kevin Putnam. Sam Carl now, half court, 11 seconds to go. See if Kearsarge can tie the game at the end of the first quarter. There's Needham again for three, and it's good! Robert Needham has come off the bench and has sparked this Cougar offense with a couple of three-pointers. Kearsarge at the end of one quarter is up by one with a score of 14-13. We'll be right back for some second quarter action. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
There's a big difference between a big box store and a LaValle Middleton building supply.
When you're a local store, you need to compete with the bigger chains. So we've combined our purchasing power with over 300 independent lumberyard and home centers, and we've passed those savings on to you.
Our customers have grown up with our stores, and now their kids are shopping here with our kids.
We have everything you need for any home improvement project you can think of.
And the possibilities are endless.
If we had a motto, it would be neighbors helping neighbors build a community.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more. Now's the time to have a highly trained H.R. Clough technician perform an annual maintenance and inspection of your gas or oil system to help you avoid a failure in the dead of winter. Call now to set up an appointment. Call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. We're here at Kearsarge Regional High School in North Sudden, New Hampshire, as the third-ranked hosting Cougars are taking on the visiting Huskies from Monadnock. This is the quarterfinals, the New Hampshire Division III state tournament. And after one quarter, Kearsarge is up by one. Monadnock now with the ball. Kevin Putnam, number 2, senior for Monadnock. Good defense by Needham there from Kearsarge, but Monadnock able to get the ball back. Putnam fakes the three. And it was off Adrian McCarthy. Nice defense by the Cougars. Monadnock does get the ball back, however. With over 14 years of providing hungry patrons with high-quality food and friendly service, Bubba's Bar and Grill has a mission of delivering fun and great food on Newberry Harbor. Putnam now with the dribble, trying to go in through contact, wasn't able to get it. Maybe thought he got fouled, and Stanchfield is there for the rebound for the Cougars. There's Needham again for three. He's hot, and he hits another! Robert Needham, the senior guard, did not start this game, but he comes off the bench and has hit 3 three-pointers. He's either 3 for 3, maybe 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. He might be perfect, not quite sure. But he has provided a big spark for this home team. Kearsarge now up by 4. See Kearsarge right now, looks like they're playing a zone defense. 21 from Monadnock puts up a good-looking jump shot, and that one does rattle in. That's Lucas Smith, the senior for Monadnock, his first points of the night. 17-16 now. Sam Carl passes it to Stanchfield and makes a move and drives to the bucket. And he did get fouled. Almost looked like it was all ball, but we will take another look at it. The ref felt like there was enough contact. Stanchfield goes to the line, will shoot 2. And his first one is good. As we said at the beginning of this broadcast, the matchup between Kearsarge and Monadnock at the beginning of the regular season came down to free throws from Stanchfield. I believe he was 4 for 4 from the line at the end of that game, which secured the win for Kearsarge. So Stanchfield is a good free throw shooter. In this game, he is 3 for 4. And now Stanchfield has 5 points. This game coverage is being brought to you in part by LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, now in 12 locations, including the newest in West Chesterfield. Home improvement and construction concept to completion. Huskies trying to make something happen now. They get the ball down into the paint. Good defense by Kearsarge. And McCarthy does reach in, and Monadnock's Connor Brannon draws the foul. And he will shoot a pair. The next YCN game of the week will be in the fall with football. Until then, enjoy the replays of the 2021-22 YCN games. And remember that all of our games from the past few years are available on demand at ycnnow.com by using the search window. First free throw was no good by Brannon, and so was that one. Both miss. Kearsarge still up by 4. And here's Needham. He wants to shoot another 3. You could tell, but wasn't quite open on that one. Good decision to pass the ball up. Stanchfield now made a move. A nice shot from the free throw line. He is their star scorer, averaging almost 15 points a game during the regular season. So if the Cougars want to win this one, they need their star player to contribute, and he's certainly doing that right now. He currently has 7 points. And there's Putnam trying to make something happen to Ponessa now. To Brannon, who takes a 3 and drills it. Nice shot by Connor Brannon. That's his second 3 of the night. And there's Stanchfield for 3. That one hits the back iron. No good. 21-18. Kearsarge up by 3. And that was Brannon, just lost the handle on that ball. Stanchfield now dribbles the ball up. Passes to Carl. Back to Stanchfield, who tries to drive. Just gets to the baseline. Good defense by Ben Dean, the sophomore for the Huskies. The Barton Insurance Agency has been your choice for quality service and comprehensive coverage in New Hampshire since 1954 in northern New England. And now not able to defend that one, get the ball back. Just under 4.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Deep 3. Oh, just rims out by Putnam. Nice attempt by him, but no good. And there's Carlton McCarthy. He'll take a 3. Was open, but can't get it to go. And a foul trying to rebound the ball by Kearsarge. Monadnock gets possession. Stay tuned at the end of our telecast for the HR Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat player of the game when we choose the competitor that had the greatest impact on tonight's contest. Ponessa now with the ball, passes it to Putnam. He passes it to Brannon. Brannon tries to make something happen, puts up a little bit of a fadeaway shot, no good. And that was John Chambers for Kearsarge, able to get that rebound and pass it to Carl. Carl brings it up the court, tries to get some space in the paint, and he hits the hard layup. Sam Carl with a great move through double defenders. 5-point game, Kearsarge up 23-18, 3.5 minutes left to go. Stanchfield defending. Shanks now to Putnam for Monadnock. And there was a screen for Putnam. Nothing going on there, though. Brannon now with the ball. Back to Putnam. Putnam driving to the baseline. Does go out of bounds. And here's the replay from Sam Carl. You can see with the left hand, or maybe it was the right hand just from the left side. Nice move by him, going away from the basket. It's a great layup. And there is a shot from Monadnock, no good, air ball. Putnam now in the corner. An offensive foul. Putnam must have been throwing some elbows, pushing a little bit, not sure. I didn't quite see the contact there, but Ref makes the call. Kearsarge gets the ball back. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Kearsarge still up by 5. Sam Carl brings the ball up. Stanchfield gets the pass. It's a little hard to corral, but he makes a nice move under the baseline for the reverse layup. And here's the replay. You can see Stanchfield take 2 steps and then reverse with his right hand, spin it in for the 2 points. Nice move. Cougars up by 7 now, 2.5 to go. And now with a shot by Putnam, nice move by him, made it look pretty. Cuts the lead back down to 5. 25-20. Carl trying to find some space, he finds his own space. He was looking for the pass, made the fake move and took it in himself. And the foul by Adrian McCarthy. And that was Kevin Putnam driving into the hoop, and he will go to the line for 2. Here is Putnam's first shot, and that one rattles around. It is no good. Talk about some state championship history. Kearsarge, they won a single state championship in Division III in 2017, beating Stevens, and Monadnock won in 2008 in Class I. So both of these programs do have one state championship over the last couple of decades each. Timeout now. And Huskies want to talk it over. So YCN would like to thank our LaValle scoreboard, HR Clough Replay, and Echo Communications halftime sponsors for their great support. We hope you will do the same and thank them also. Kearsarge, their head coach is Nate Camp. It is his 13th year at the head of the program. He took over after Marty Brown retired, after 25 years from Marty Brown. And for Monadnock, Jim Hill is leading that squad. It is his 8th year running that program, and he is also a Monadnock High School graduate. While Nate Camp graduated from Lebanon High School as well. So Kevin Putnam, one of his free throws. It is now a 6-point game, 2 minutes to go. Stanchfield with the ball, screened by McCarthy. Ben Carl trying to be active off the ball, gets it back to Stanchfield. It drives to the hoop, takes a short floater and drills it. Stanchfield really does a nice job hitting those jumpers through contact while moving. His fadeaways are very sound. And there's a steal by Stanchfield, maybe a little too fast by the Huskies. It was stolen away for a second, but he does get it back. Passes it out to Carl. Stanchfield from the corner for 3, no good. Jala was there for the rebound, and he puts it back for 2. George Jala with his first points of the night off the offensive board. Oh, and Jala almost stole it for a second, but Monadnock does get it back. Hard foul by Carl, but he does help up. Number 15 from Monadnock, Connor Brannon, the senior, and Brannon will go to the line to shoot 2. Unofficially, Brannon is leading Monadnock with 10 points. Oh, and the first free throw rattles out. Unlucky there. And that's Josh Holderman, the junior for Kearsarge, coming in for the last minute 19 of this half. Connor Brannon now with the second free throw attempt. That one is good. Brandon now with 11 points. So Sam Carl dribbles the ball up, a screen by McCarthy. Passes it back out to Jala, to McCarthy, who makes the fake, drives to the hoop hard. Wasn't able to hit the reverse that Stanchfield and Carl were able to hit a few minutes ago. Monadnock gets the ball back 1 minute to go. 8-point game. Lucas Smith now with a 3, no good. But Brannon's able to get the offensive board. Nice job by Connor Brannon, big play. Ball gets back to Brennan from Putnam. The floater, no good. Can he save it? And it does go off Brannon. Kearsarge gets the ball with 42 seconds left to play in the half. Carl now dribbles the ball up, just about 30 seconds to go, 9-point game. McCarthy trying to set a screen for Carl. Needham as well, trying to make something happen of the Cougars. No one was on Carl for a second, so he drives to the rim himself. Jala is able to power his way in, and it gets a little bit too strong in there. He did make contact with Lucas Smith, drew the offensive foul. Huskies get the ball back. Nice job by Jala at first, but then after he got the ball, he went a little bit too strong, a little bit too physical. Brennan now passes the ball into Putnam. 7 seconds left to go. Huskies are gonna have to hurry here. Putnam's gonna take a deep three that was contested, no good. And that was Josh Holderman with the rebound for the Cougars. Kearsarge up by 9 points, 31-22. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back with some halftime discussion. You've been watching the YCN Game of the Week.
You're watching the 3-time award-winning YCN Game of the Week. The YCN Game of the Week is brought to you by HR Clough and Kearsarge Heating, your local energy specialist with the most complete line of energy products and the highest level of customer and on-site service. By LaValle and Middleton Building Supply, home improvement and construction from concept to completion, now in 11 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire. Baba's Bar and Grill on Newberry Harbor of beautiful Lake Sunapee. And by Barton Insurance with locations in New London, Contoocook, Grantham, and Sunapee. And by Echo Communications, a digitally integrated commercial printer and mailer located in New London, New Hampshire.
Simple solutions in a challenging world. Let Echo Communications make your life simpler. From the beginning, creating design through the commercial print process and ending with custom mailing, all easily coordinated in one place. Echo Communications provides simple solutions in a challenging world. One place, many solutions. Learn more at echocominc.com.
The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore, 'cause you were born to chase the light.
Available at LaValle Middleton Building Supply.
So that's everything. 2 cars in the house. Did you get some kind of package deal on that? It'll just be on one bill, right?
If you buy insurance online, sometimes it's hard to get answers. But with Safeco Insurance, a real person will explain all your options, so you get the right coverage at the right price.
For personal and professional service at a competitive price, visit us at the Barton Insurance Agency.
There's something for everyone in the Innertown Record newspaper. Your trusted source for community news since 1993.
I like to know what my town officials are up to. That's why I read the paper.
Politics, local elections, and more.
I like to see my friend in the Innertown Record.
Correspondents keep you up to date with what's going on in your neighborhood. The Innertown Record thanks you for supporting advertisers who bring you the local news.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. We are here at Kearsarge Regional High School in North Sutton, New Hampshire, as the 3rd-ranked Cougars are taking on the 6th-ranked Huskies from Monadnock. It is currently halftime. Kearsarge is up in this one by 9 points, 31-22. And early on, this was a lot closer of a game, still just a 9-point game, but early on, looked like Monadnock, a couple of times they went up by 3, maybe even 5 points, but turnovers have really hurt them. But really, let's talk offense from both squads. Kearsarge leading the way. Chris Stanchfield, no surprise there, the senior, he has 11 points. And a couple of other guys, Sam Carl there, usually their second leading scorer, he also has 9 points, no surprise there. Robert Needham, though, off the bench, the senior, has hit 3 3-pointers. He has 9 points. So that's been a big contribution from him. And George Jala has the other 2 points for the Cougars. Those are the 4 scorers for Kearsarge. And for Monadnock, their leading scorer is senior Connor Brannon with 11 points. Senior Kevin Putnam has 7. And rounding out the rest are Carson Shanks with 2 points and Lucas Smith also with 2 points. And really, the name of this game has been turnovers for both squads. I think Kearsarge in that second quarter, they really cleaned up their act for the most part, and they've been getting some offensive rebounds for second chance points. But for the most part, Monadnock, their turnovers have really been hurting them. And at times on offense, Kevin Putnam has just kind of been dribbling around the top of the key, and the rest of the 4 players are just kind of standing around, not too much off-ball movement. So they're going to try to work on that in the second half. But before we move to the third quarter action, let's hear a word from Amy Tucker about the Kearsarge Athletic Boosters. Amy.
So the Kearsarge Athletic Booster Club is responsible for helping all the teams here at the high school. I believe right now we have close to 30 teams and clubs. And so we are helping the athletic department provide a more complete program for all of our student athletes. And we are a small group of people, and the Booster Club is actually a 501c3 organization, so nonprofit, and really our main priorities, if we can do nothing else, is to provide scholarships to graduating seniors and to put on, if I do say so, a really nice athletic banquet at the end of the year for to help celebrate our student athletes here. We have decided, the board of directors have decided that we provide a set amount of money for each team. So if they are a championship team, then up to $50 per kid on the team we can give them to help with either state jackets or sweatshirts or whatever it is that they might want to do to celebrate that. So thankfully, we actually really live in a very generous community. We have had a great relationship with the surrounding towns, and the small businesses here have just been absolutely wonderful. So we also try to get like some community members involved too. So this year was a little different, because of COVID protocols, but our fall pep rally and homecoming, we always have events for the younger kids to come and be announced on the field with the older kids for the parade of athletes. We provide fireworks for everybody that weekend. We ask, we have different participation opportunities for people in the community and business. So if anybody has any interest, any questions, some fundraising suggestions, please email me. Always happy to hear feedback and to have community support. So thank you very much.
At H.R. Clough and Kearsarge Heating, we sell, install, tune, and repair heating and cooling systems and deliver your fuel oil and propane. But we're much more, with more frequent major weather events. Don't say again, I should have installed a generator. H.R. Clough provides the best home generator systems available from Generac. Our highly trained personnel provide you a complete turnkey installation. For a free estimate, call the H.R. Clough Company today. Over 4 generations of local ownership and dependable service.
No matter what season it is, you can always find the best in American and Italian cuisine at Bubba's Bar and Grill in Newbury, New Hampshire. Stop in to enjoy our fresh salads, hearty sandwiches, brick oven pizzas, the award-winning seafood chowder, and a new seasonal menu just right for the cooler months. Dine in or take out. You can check out our full lunch and dinner menus along with daily specials on our website each day as well. Bubba's Bar and Grill, just 2 miles from Mount Sunapee in the beautiful harbor of Newbury, New Hampshire.
Available at LaValle Middleton Building Supply.
So we've got all new electrical, and our roof is about 2 years old. Anything else you need to know? Oh, and I wanted to mention, we have a dog. It's not going to be a problem, is it?
If you buy insurance online, sometimes it's hard to get answers. But with Safeco Insurance, a real person will explain all your options, so you get the right coverage at the right price.
For personal and professional service at a competitive price, visit us at the Barton Insurance Agency.
Simple solutions in a challenging world. Let Echo Communications make your life simpler. From the beginning, creating design through the commercial print process and ending with custom mailing, all easily coordinated in one place. Echo Communications provides simple solutions in a challenging world. One place, many solutions. Learn more at echocominc.com.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. Third quarter now, just starting here in the State Division III quarterfinal matchup between the third-ranked Cougars of Kearsarge hosting the sixth-ranked Huskies from Monadnock. And that was Carl there driving into the paint, drawing the foul. And Carl will go to the line and shoot two. Bubba's Bar and Grill has a menu comprised of seafood, land fares, award-winning seafood chowder, hearty sandwiches, and a diverse pizza menu to satisfy any size party, located on beautiful Newberry Harbor. Sam Carl with the first free throw is good, and there goes the second. Sam Carl now tying Stanchfield for the scoring lead on Kearsarge with 11 points. Putnam with the ball. Teammate, he passes up to Ponessa. Back to Putnam, back to Ponessa. Nice job by Jala fighting through that contact. That was Monadnock's Carson Shanks trying to get open, but Jala just wouldn't let him. Jala is a very physical player. Carl trying to drive to the baseline. Jala is able to save the pass. Stanchfield now with the ball, screened by McCarthy. Stanchfield to the hoop. Nice defense by, that was Connor Brannon from Monadnock. Nice defensive play there by the Huskies. 33-22. After one quarter, Kearsarge led by a point, 14-13. And halftime, 31-22. Kearsarge taking a sizable lead there in that second quarter. Putnam now passes it to Brannon, back to Putnam, and he's going to take a deep three. That one's no good. Jala with the rebound. Carl passes it up quickly to Stanchfield, who shoots, and he's good. There's the three-pointer by Stanchfield. Stanchfield now with 14 points. Ponessa with the ball, gives it to Putnam. Looks like Kearsarge is playing man-to-man defense at the moment. Another turnover by the Huskies. They've got to clean that up if they want to get back into this game. McCarthy in the corner, gives it to Carl, takes a bit of a deep three, rattles around, no good. Jala is able to disrupt enough, and Stanchfield gets the ball, and he shoots two. Let's take another look. Here's the missed shot by Carl. Nice job by Jala batting it around, just trying to create confusion. Stanchfield gets a hold of it because of Jala's effort, and he sinks the jumper from the right side. Monadnock takes its full timeout. 60 seconds. Kearsarge now up 38-22. Cougars coming out of the break hot. As we said, the halftime score was 31-22, so Kearsarge scoring 7 straight unanswered. 2 free throws from Sam Carl, and the other 5 points all from Stanchfield. He's heating up with a three-pointer and another 2 we just saw. Stanchfield very good at hitting those mid-range jump shots through contact, fading away, fading forward or back. And as we said, Jala with the extra effort there, getting another possession for the Cougars, immediately turns into offense. YCN would like to thank our LaValle Scoreboard, HR Clough Replay, and Echo Communications halftime sponsors for their great support. We hope you will do the same and thank them also. Minutes to go here in the third quarter. Monadnock trying to end this little run by the Cougars. Kevin Putnam dribbles the ball up, and Sam Carl still playing full court defense, trying to keep the pressure on Putnam. Ponessa now with the ball. That's Anthony Ponessa back to Kevin Putnam. Shanks tried to set a screen, but they pass it back to Brandon, who goes back to Ponessa. And there's Gabe Hill now with the ball. Gives it to Brennan, gives it back to Putnam. And there's Ponessa. Yeah, a bit of a push there by, I think it was either Sam Carl or Connor Pillsbury. They do give that one to Sam Carl. That's his second foul. There was a little move by Carson Shanks, but that one's no good. Sam Carl now dribbles to his right. There's Pillsbury from the left side, and that one is good. Connor Pillsbury for three. First points of the night for Connor. The 6'3" senior nails the deep ball. Cougars now almost up by 20. They're up by 19, 41 to 22. Deep shot by Brandon, but no good. Carl with the rebound. And Anthony Ponessa there with the reach-in foul. Kearsarge still, they're on a 10-point unanswered run to start this third quarter. Gabe Hill comes out of the game for Monadnock, and Ben Dean comes in, the sophomore. Ben Dean, number 13, the youngest player on the court right now, I believe. All of these players, most are seniors, a couple of juniors, and then the one sophomore. And Stanchfield did step on the baseline. Monadnock gets the ball back. And Ponessa comes out of the game with Lucas Smith, the senior, coming in for Monadnock. So Putnam now with the ball. Carl still on him. Sam Carl, the brother of Ben Carl, a great Kearsarge player for a number of years here. Jala, also a brother of another Kearsarge player. Kearsarge former athlete. Connor Brandon now gives it to 21, gives it back to Putnam. Putnam tries to make a move in the paint, but his floater was short. Adrian McCarthy with the rebound, and Carl brings it up. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Stanchfield with the ball now. Kearsarge will try to set something up. Right now on the court for Kearsarge, Stanchfield, Carl, Pillsbury, Jala, and McCarthy. McCarthy with the ball. And he drives, pulls up short. Maybe that was for Stanchfield, but Pillsbury gets it. And his three was just a bit too long there. And Monadnock gets the ball. Here's Putnam. He passes to the corner, number 13, the sophomore. And Ben Dean, the sophomore. The first points of besides a free throw of the second half for Monadnock. Or excuse me, that was the first points of the second half for Monadnock. The three from Connor Brandon. And we can see here the block. And I believe that was 20 Carson Shanks there. But there was a foul. And Sam Carl will shoot two. First one is good. Kearsarge as a team shooting very well from the line tonight. Right now as a team, they're 8 for 10 from the line. Make that 8 for 11. 17-point game. Carl with the steal. And he's going hard to the hoop and lays it in. Oh, and McCarthy gets the steal. There's a three from Carl, and it was short, but he gets his own rebound. And Jala is there to lay it in for two. The Cougars come out with 15 points in this quarter compared to Monadnock's 3. 15-3 run right now for Kearsarge. Again, at halftime it was 31-22. It is now 46-25. Putnam goes to the line. He will shoot a pair. First one is good. This game coverage is being brought to you in part by La Valley Middleton Building Supply, with 12 locations in Vermont and New Hampshire, where safety and service are their top priorities. So Kevin Putnam goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line. $19-point game. There's an inside pass to Stansfield, and he lays it in. We'll see the replay here. McCarthy looks to his right, finds Pillsbury. Pillsbury passes to Carl, and you can see Stansfield there with the cut to get behind number 13, and he lays it in for an easy and one. We'll see if Stansfield can complete the three-point play. He is the leading scorer in this game, and that one is no good. Number 35 for Monadnock, Nate Johnson, the junior, able to grab that rebound. 48-27. Putnam tries to pass it down low, but McCarthy and Carl get their hands in there and disrupt the pass. Lots of turnovers forced by Kearsarge. These have led to quick points. Kearsarge try to slow things down. Stansfield takes the three and he nails it. As I said, it should start to slow it down. Stansfield takes a three and drills it like it's nothing. 51-27. There's a shot from Putnam and he nails that one. Nice shot by Kevin Putnam, the senior. Kearsarge takes a timeout. 51-30 game, 21-point lead. As I said a few minutes ago, the halftime score was 31-22. It is now 51-30. Cougars putting up 20 points so far in this third quarter. Leading the way, of course, is Chris Stansfield. He now has 21 points. Unofficially, he has 21 points on the night. Sam Carl right behind him. He has 14. Chris Stansfield has really started to turn things up. The senior does not want this to be his last game. And now Ben Carr will dribble the ball up, just under 2 minutes to go. It's been an impressive quarter for the home squad. Pass to Pillsbury, over to Stansfield. He dribbles to the baseline. That was John Chambers for a moment. Back to Stansfield, he decides not to shoot it. And turnover by the Cougars. That was Ben Dean, the sophomore from Monadnock, grabbing that ball. Just about a minute to go now. Putnam, heavy defense, throws the ball right at number 5 for Kearsarge. Another turnover for the Huskies. Ben Carl, no-look pass, back to Stansfield for 3, and it's good! Give the ball to Stansfield, good things seem to happen. And there's a deep three, Nate Johnson for Monadnock, his first field goal of the night. Nice three-pointer by him. Scores back to 21-point game, 54-33. Just about 30 seconds left in this one. Kearsarge seems like they want to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Carl with the ball. And that's Pillsbury, back to Carl. Pillsbury again. And with about 10 seconds, you'll probably see the Cougars start to go here, yep. McCarthy now. They've got to go, and there's a deep three from Carl, and it's short. He gets the ball back, but was defending, and the Monadnock player does go down. Hopefully he's okay, but we will take a quick break. We will be right back with the last quarter. Exciting fourth quarter action is heading your way. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the YCN Game of the Week.
Warner's Main Street Bookends has been your community bookstore since 1998 and voted Yankee Magazine's Editor's Pick Must-See Bookstore. Bookends is a full-service store offering a huge selection of current fiction and nonfiction with children's book selection, toys, and games. Bookends has a huge card selection for all occasions, along with Main Street Marketplace and Gallery in the attached barn. 100% solar, Main Street Bookends of Warner is building your community one book at a time.
There's something for everyone in the Innertown Record newspaper. Your trusted source for community news since 1993.
I like to know what my town officials are up to. That's why I read the paper.
Politics, local elections, and more.
I like to see my friend in the Innertown Record.
Correspondents keep you up to date with what's going on in your neighborhood. The Innertown Record thanks you for supporting advertisers who bring you the local news.
Welcome back to the YCN Game of the Week. We're here at Kearsarge Regional High School as the third-seeded hosting Cougars are taking on the sixth-seeded Huskies from Monadnock. This is the state Division III quarterfinals. Loser goes home. Winner advances to the semifinals, where they'll either take on Hopkinton or Mascoma Valley. That game will be on Tuesday in Bedford. Monadnock now, that was Ponessa trying to drive to the hoop. Bit of a fast break for the Cougars, and Stanchfield just passes it over the head of John Chambers. Wasn't able to corral it. Monadnock gets the ball back. H.R. Clough Kearsarge Heating has full service offerings of all types of energy systems, as well as air conditioning and water conditioning systems. And don't forget their auto bath, car wash, and Muddy Paws dog wash in Kentucky. 54-33, 21-point game. And that was just a bad turnover there. Jala, easy steal from him. Tried to put his hands out. Carl passes it to the left Stanchfield. He drives a little bit, gets it back to McCarthy. And a 21-point game here. If Kearsarge just plays relatively sound basketball, should be able to wrap this one up pretty easily. And there's a deep three from Stanchfield. It might have gotten a hand on that one, but Jala with the nice offensive board, another chance. And there's number 20, Robert Needham with another three. His fourth three of the game. 12 points for Robert Needham. And he was not a starter coming off the bench. He's a senior though. Can clearly shoot that long ball. His fourth three of the night. 57-33, 6.5 minutes to go. Of course, Monadnock needs to score, but to get those opportunities, they need to cut down on their turnovers. And really in the paint, guys like Jala and McCarthy done a nice job getting rebounds and limiting the Huskies' second chance opportunities. You can see Monadnock struggling to just get a good shot. They're always defended. And it was a relatively decent look by the sophomore, number 13. That was Ben Dean from Monadnock, but no good. Pass up to Stanchfield now for Kearsarge. And Adrian McCarthy with the ball. Kearsarge is trying to dribble it out, take some time off the clock. Up by 24 points. And there's another three from Stanchfield. Chris Stanchfield, 27 points on the night, still 5.5 minutes to go. But now Anthony Ponessa for Monadnock goes to the line, and he will shoot a pair. And that one is no good. unofficially, Anthony Ponessa does not have a point yet on the night. We'll try to change that right here. You can see Cougars 21, Josh Holderman, the junior, is in the game now. And Ponessa does get himself on the board. Now a 26-point game, 60-34. McCarthy passes up the three, dishes it to down low. That was John Chambers. You can see the replay here. Nice pass by McCarthy down to Chambers. He lays it in. And while we were watching that replay, number 15, Connor Brannon from Monadnock hit a three-pointer. Nice shot by Brannon. Kearsarge scores another 2 points, 64-37. That third quarter really was dominant by the Cougars. Not sure who scored that last bucket, but that's okay. We can see Coach Camp now coaching his team. Seems like just yesterday, Kearsarge was at Southern New Hampshire University winning the Division III state championship, the only one in school history, taking down Stevens. That was in 2017, just a few years ago. And that team featured guys like Taylor Matos, Tommy Johnson, Joe Starozic, Tremblay, a number of really good Kearsarge players. And really during that stretch, Kearsarge, between 2016 and 2019, they made 3 state finals, winning 1, losing 2. So over the last few years, this Kearsarge program has really been a bit of a powerhouse, winning just the 1 championship, but still, they have been one of the better teams in Division III. Not to mention they lost in the Division II state finals just a couple years ago when they were up a division. So 64-37, just under 5 minutes left in this game. And Monadnock desperately needs some points. They need to play clean basketball if they want to climb back into this game. Nice effort there by Needham for Kearsarge. Monadnock trying to dribble the ball around, passing, trying to find something. There haven't been too many holes against this Kearsarge defense tonight. They have been quick and smothering every attempt for the Huskies. The Huskies have not had a lot of clean, open looks or drives to the hoop because this Kearsarge defense has just been tenacious. Carl now with the ball. McCarthy doing what he does, trying to be annoying, setting screens at the top of the key. And McCarthy was a part of some of those, I believe Adrian McCarthy was a part of the Kearsarge basketball team that lost in the Division II state finals in 2019. That was Connor Brannon with the missed 3. Unofficially, Brannon is leading Monadnock with 14 points. And McCarthy gets the rebound and puts it back up for 2. Unofficially, though, that was the first basket for McCarthy on the night. An offensive foul against the Huskies. And Robert Needham comes out, and Noah Whipple, the freshman, gets some playing time here in the playoffs. It's good experience for the freshman, build up for the future a little bit. Noah Whipple, the only freshman on this Kearsarge varsity team. Kearsarge starting to rest some of their players. They're almost up by 30 points. They're up by 29, 3 minutes to go. It's a good move by Coach Camp to get some other guys some action. John Chambers now with the ball. He passes it to J.J. Davis, who gives it to Carl. Back to Pillsbury, who passes it up to Noah Whipple. And there's 32 with a shot. J.J. Davis with a three. His first points of the night. Deep three there by sophomore from Monadnock, Ben Dean. So a 32-point lead, 69-37. We said going into this game in the previous round, there's Carl driving to the hoop, and he cannot lay that one in. We said in the previous round, Kearsarge, they put up 78 points in the first round of the playoffs. Offensively, they are hot, and they continue that here tonight. Timeout for Kearsarge, just under 2 minutes to go. 32-point lead. Kearsarge has all but wrapped this one up. Barton Insurance is an independent agency representing top companies devoted to serving your community with the best coverage at the best price. Chris Stanchfield is leading the way tonight with 27 big points. Behind him is Sam Carl, who has 14 points. And the winner of this game will advance to the semifinals, and they will play either second-ranked Hawks from Hopkinton or the 7th-ranked Royals from Mascoma Valley. And that game will be in Bedford on Tuesday. We're expecting a Hopkinton-Kearsarge matchup, but who knows? Mascoma Valley, you can't count them out. We will see who wins that matchup. Just under 2 minutes left to play. Kearsarge will dribble around, a lot of off-ball movement, some guys getting some minutes here. That's number 10 for Kearsarge, Jacob Rockwell, the junior. 21, Josh Holderman, the junior, now with the ball, gives it back to J.J. Davis. And that shot was from John Chambers, no good. Please let all of our advertisers know you appreciate their support of local programming on YCN. If you're watching us, give us some love on our YCN News Facebook page. And make sure you watch Yankee Chronicle, the who, what, where, and when show of the Lake Sunapee region, playing on demand at YCNnow.com. And coming to you this month from Bell Tate's Building Specialists in Andover. Just under a minute to go. 69-37. Kearsarge, another great showing offensively and defensively. The amount of effort they put in to create steals and second chance points. It's really a strength for the team. In the first quarter, it was 14-13. Kearsarge up by 1. In the second quarter, it was, at halftime, it was 31-22. But then at the end of the third quarter, it was 54-33. That third quarter was huge for Kearsarge. They really poured it on while limiting the points from the visiting Huskies. And there's a shot by 13, Ben Dean from Monadnock. He hits a three. His second three of the night, 6 points for him. Just under 20 seconds to go here. And now, this game comes to an end. Kearsarge wins by 31 points. Now let's talk about our HR Clough Kearsarge Heating turning up the heat player of the game. No question about this one. This one goes to number 55 from Kearsarge, senior Chris Stanchfield. He led all scorers with 27 impressive points, but another impressive showing by Stanchfield leading the way for this team. So Kearsarge advances to the state semifinals, where they will either play Hopkinton or Mascoma Valley, depending on the winner of that matchup. But that game will be on Tuesday. So congratulations to Kearsarge. And Monadnock, it was a good effort here tonight, but you came up short. The defensive effort from the Cougars was just too much to handle. So Kearsarge advances on the year, and we will see who they will take on next in the semis. That will do it for this game and for the YCN Game of the Week season. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Thanks to Mike and Greg. I'm Andrew Zerhide. We'll see you next time. Take care.